Hello YouTube, it's Blake, Formullama. We're in the Clios. It's Tuesday, it's a new week, it's a new circuit I've never raced around. Winton Motor Raceway. Not sure if it's one of the free ones that was given to us this season, or if it's always been a freebie and it's just never popped up in one of the schedules. Given I've mostly sort of done IndyCar and F1 and NASCAR last few seasons, and it's not really a circuit suitable to them, that could well be a reason why I've not come across it. Some sort of Australian circuit. It's very small. It's almost like a glorified car park. Yeah, it's got 10 corners, 2 kilometres long, about a minute and 3 for a lap. Just done 15, 20 minutes of practice, just to learn the circuit. Lapping around, well, largely the low fours. I did eventually pick up a couple of high threes. The quick guys seem to be able to do very low threes. I'm presuming people can do twos. I've not seen any of the top drivers yet. So we are car number one. It's split, so it's only a small 12 car lobby, which is probably ideal because trying to get 20 cars actually lined up for this would be rather impressive. I think even 12 cars probably going to have people having to line up around the back end of the circuit on a corner, which I suppose is similar to BTCC track. So I suppose that's not a particularly unique element. Yeah, let's see what we can do then. Just come off the back of a bit of a stinker in the TCRs around in the last, so hopefully we can get a bit of a better result than that was. And we just get to the end of the race.
Stay behind the white line. We've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
It's one of those little circuits where there's always something going on. There's not really any big straights kind of relax on. Try and get a bit of tyre temp. Oh, I always forget how tight that corner is. Trying to get a right-hander hairpin into a left-hander hairpin, all second gear into another right-hander hairpin. Which you want to take a bit tighter than that, so you're coming out right. That was very forward and taken, it's out there. I want to brake just before the dash lines across the track, only where they've got the
green.
Can take quite a bit of the curb.
Okay,
really out wide on the exit. Second gear down for the first corner, braking at the 50. I think this is third, like a little lift. Try and get on the throttle within track limit. Over to the right. Again, so like little lifts. Currently keeping it forward. A bit more of a brake, so we keep it left. Right, as soon as it straightens up, you kind of want to be shifting down second into the hairpins. Really kind of coast it round. Don't want to run too wide, it's so easy just to understeer wide. Don't get on the throttle until you know you can connect to it.
The leader has just done a 103.56.
Yeah, 103.5 is already going in. We'll try not talking the second lap, so if we get a bit more.
One more lap.
Another bad opening effort actually, 3.9.
P5, that puts you 0.36 off the leader's pace. That last lap was a 103.92.
And off track. Chasing that immediately once I got 2 tenths up after the first corner there, and I was bleeding it back. Just trying to get another off track to see it through. We've got time. We may even try a third lap. Obviously, it's not one that's going to count, but just to kind of see. This is what you could have had. I feel like I could have been not too far off pole there. Obviously, this won't be a fully representative lap of the tyre to have more temperature. Let's see what we can do. I often forget after driving the TCR to forget how early actually.
Chicken flag, chicken flag.
Meant to upshift around the 5,600 rev mark, but the TCRs you really rev them a lot higher. That's what now adapted to. Oh, a bit bouncy on the curve. Okay, maybe we were not capable of getting near the top time. We're getting a quarter of a second up, and then we sort of lose it here. We need to be a bit wider, set up this part. Less clunky on the curve. Down to second, tip it in, but do it in a bit more of a controlled manner. More like it. This is what we're being. Mid threes, this is on course. I'm still not really sure of the line through here. Certainly too much curve usage there. 3 minute 5.39, which would have been pole, but with 2 extra laps of tyre temp, so certainly not truly representative, but I like to think I would have been a point low, probably beaten the 778. That was less than a 10th improvement. Oh, and Piotr, he's normally pretty quick. I wonder if he's not really done much practice. He's about the only name I recognise, actually. I've been out the Clios for a couple of weeks, but yeah, none of the usual faces. Like Carlos Rolo, Kevin Anfield. I'll take a P5 for first quali round here.
That's the end of the session, P5.
Races are. I can imagine the race being a little bit bumpy. If they're not really clear overtaking chances, it's kind of going to be forcing a mistake or pushing someone into an error, as in physical pushing with a bump. I'm already not too pleased to be starting on the outside. You would have thought pole would have the inside, so that's an interesting layout. Lucas, I just full rev it while the lights are on and then shift up to first as soon as it goes green. Neutral, then full gap. Oh, easy, yeah, he's got it. Who are we waiting for? P6 hasn't gridded. Oh, Lucas is starting behind me, so hopefully, as a reward for that piece of advice, he won't plough into the back of me into turn 1. Surprisingly, going to need to lose P12 I rating actually, being car 1, finishing, well, starting P5. I guess Burak car number 2, 3.8k.
P5, 15 minutes. You've not got much time to sort this out. Get ready, keep your nose clean. Green, green, green.
Slightly better start than P4, but I don't think I have a chance of getting past him off the start. Gotta remember how treacherous these things are on the cold tyres. Car behind's looking somewhat racy.
He's on your left side, clear on the left.
You do want to open these up. That's a little risky on lap 1. Seems to have survived it. Lucas seems to have already towed. Hoping that wasn't relating to my start. Sure it wasn't. Oh, that could be a cut. Oh, that's a couple of banks.
Gomez is leading the race.
Oh, this one's gone deep. All backed up. That was very sideways of John.
Car on your left.
And I accidentally gone for
Still
that
there. Still there.
one.
Still there. Still there. Clear left, good job.
Clear on the left. Car on
Car
your
left.
left.
Clear left, good job, buddy.
Clear.
Oh,
Car
He's on your left side.
what's that? That's the curve?
He's still there. He's still there. Left side's clear.
Clear.
Also attempting to make a move
Keep
on
it up,
someone.
P3.
He's got ours done. He was very wide as well. His car head's got damage. Is that going to affect him or? I presume it hasn't just popped back on. See if I can get into him here. Oh, is he pitting or is he going to try and
Left
set?
Left side. Keep it together, hold your line. Still there. He's still there. Still there. Clear left side.
Clear.
We've just had a warning for cutting the track. That's a new fastest lap for Rando, 103.10. Awesome stuff, mate. Keep it coming. P2.
Try and get away now. It's worth the off track to try and make sure we didn't bounce into the orange car at that final chicane. Thought he was going to back out. He's obviously driving it. He obviously hasn't got a neutral flag. So I'd like to expect he hasn't got a neutral flag if he's continuing to fight for his position.
Left
Car
car
left. Clear left,
Should have
good job.
covered
Clear.
that.
Car on
Left
your
side.
left.
Clear left, coming up on your left. Clear on the left.
Clear.
We nearly left the door open there.
Okay, Blake.
Do
Ignore
the
that fucker
fighting
in the mirror.
behind.
Stick to your line. Nail those exits.
I'll call that by me. Just try and settle down. A lot of commotion for this first few laps. I wonder if we hit the white barrier then on the outside.
You've just set your fastest lap of the session.
That's your best lap in this session. Sector 1 is 0.36 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 3 is a tenth
Car
off the
behind's
pace.
definitely quicker than me. I'm not driving well. It's deep. But it's slowed down mine.
Ten minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
RMP1 loving me right now, being the rolling roadblock.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Stay between the lines, please, Blake.
Yeah, it's not quite worked my line out through here. I'm not deliberately chopping them off. He's going
on
off
your
and
right.
out. Off
Still
the
there.
inside for this one, but then he'll have the inside again. So.
Still there. Right's clear, good job.
Oh, he didn't hold it. That surprised me. Wasn't able to hold it around the outside. He'll get me eventually. I can't see me holding the position to the end of the road. I think it'd be more comfortable if you got past him. I think it'd get through.
Your car looks fine. No damage to report.
I will take that correctly one day. See what he's doing with the wide line on that last one, but it's too wide. It's losing too much time. It's getting the run, but it's not that long. Just straight.
Okay, Blake, halfway home. Fuel's good.
So I only want to be opening up a bit to maximise the exit there. I think he's going too fast.
Your lap time was at 103.85.
I imagine you will learn from it. Definitely my weakest section of the track. These 3 corners here. 1, 2, and 3. Try and stop overdriving them. Oh, a bit hot there. Don't know, that's a better line, pal.
On your right side.
I think he's got me this time. I'm not going to
Hold your line.
overfight it.
He's still there, keep
Losing
digging.
space.
He's still there.
I think he will.
Clear press.
Keep pushing, we might get him back.
Good move. I'd rather just focus behind him now.
P3.
Try and pull away from the car behind, who seems to have no bumper himself. He may be one of the ones that dropped back early doors. Screwed off way too much speed too early there. I'll get my quality lines back. It was a very scruffy. I was driving in my mirrors for so much of that. First couple of laps I was driving basically, dodging stuff, and then ever since then it's been driving in my mirrors with this yellow car.
No damage. Car looks clean.
Yellow yellow car is now not driving well.
Car on
You
your
got one
left.
left side. Still there. You're clear on the left
Clear on
side.
the left.
Come
The guy
on,
behind
yellow
has just
car.
done a 103.44.
That line's quick. He shed some weight. And the yellow car's now got the same issue I had. He's driving his mirrors. And he does have a bumper, that car behind. A bit deceptive, just because it's like sort of carbony black. Jesus. Oh, John has just had a doddle up out front. He's continually out as soon as he's got the lead. P2s that don't drive overly quick. Not been challenged at all. 4 minutes to go. The 5 laps. Quite a gap back to P5, so just what order is through finishing. Probably put money on us finishing in this exact order at the minute. Car behind's looking quick. Quick, let's just hope he's not reckless. Good line through there. Probably the best at taking that with a race. And quality,
That
I
was your
dare say.
fastest lap of the session.
There's a PB. Look, now changed the lines again.
We've just cut the track.
He's
Go!
on your left side. Still there. Still there. Keep it steady, still there. Left side's clear.
Clear on the left.
Push, 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 or we'll lose this place.
Oh, he caught me out with the dive there. All you want.
Right side. Right's clear.
Clear.
You got one right side.
Oh, he's going to go to the
He's still
north
there.
to go out.
Clear
He's
right
eased
side.
off.
Clear on the right.
P3.
He's eased off. Let me have it. P2 will breather.
You got one left side. Still there. Clear left. Good job, buddy.
Clear on the left.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Car
Far
on.
right. He's still there. Right side's clear.
Clear.
Slow. Slow. That's slidey. Slidey with the second part of it.
Sectors 1 and 2 are 0.49 off the pace. Sector 3 time is fast.
Right side.
Okay.
Keep it together, hold your line.
How are we
Clear on
doing
the
that
right.
then?
Come on, Blake. Keep pushing. We might get him back.
What do we do? Finally get the old bump and run.
White flag, white flag. We got damage on the front end.
Yeah, I thought that might have been damage. I could feel a little bit. Shame he's up to the result for that.
P4, you've just done a 104.37.
Left
Coming up on
side.
your left. He's still there. Left side's clear.
Clear
Very
on the
lucky he
left.
didn't turn himself just then and all.
P4, okay, it's over. Good drive.
There's the flag. It's over. Great job. You did really well.
Let's watch that one. I mean, it's a touring car move, so can't be too annoying. Not something I like doing myself. Maybe you just got to be a bit more. Could be a bit rougher. Let's have a look. Yes, we tried the wider one on this one. Yeah, it's doing all the right things here again. What? I mean, that's a pro. I'm not really sure where he's gone there. Then he's just. Felt like I turned in later than I actually did, so it may not have actually been quite the bump. I mean, I still would have been interested to know how well they got it actually turned up for the corner. I think he's on a pretty poor trajectory until he bounces off me. But hey ho, still P4, still positive on the I rating. Not going to worry too much about that. It was a brilliantly frantic start to the race. So how did the guys go that... What happened to Lucas? Okay, let's go through incidents. Just going to jump to Lucas first, just because he was the first one I noticed. I know he did with it. He's forgot to shift up. He's just revving it in neutral. Yeah, he can't shift up for some reason. Oh, Lucas. Oh, that's a shame. So this is going to be kind of a clipping Lucas in a way, so pretty good reactions actually. Piotr at the back, or is this Lucas coming out of the pits to get and he's then collided with the 10, so the 10 may have turned in a little too soon. Piotr probably could have been a bit more to the side. So I think Gustavo, is this the first bumper that went flying? Oh, yeah, that's a big old hit. Where did he end up finishing? P8. 22.5 seconds down. I presume that was a bit of wheel damage as well. Hell yeah. Just got to turn it left to go straight. Piotr again. Behind now. Ooh, that's bumping the rear, he's struggling. Oh, don't turn him. Lucas behind, he's a lap down. There's number 10. Where's he going? Oh. Yeah, he's kept his bumper. Blimey, he's done well to keep driving after that. Alex in P6. There's me battling up ahead. Just running to the back of the car. Alex and Pietro. Pietro going to dangle nose at once. Oh, just locked the front. So, oh, nearly a double whammy for Alex. And the one we've already seen. Not quite as bad as I perhaps first thought live, which is again one of the reasons why you will very, very rarely hear me sort of shout on the mic live in a race. Because I do, I'm very conscious that having an opinion in my head that's perhaps not correct, and then having to backtrack, I don't really think that's a good thing to do. I know when other people do it, I cringe a bit. When they launch into people without having actually seen a replay, because you never know with iRacing whether it's any lag or anything. Yeah, he was so lucky there. I can't remember. Did I lift off the throttle because I saw him coming, or did I commit? No, I did commit. I did think he was going to keep coming over, he was going to turn himself. I think at the last lap of the race it was going to be, if you're going to come over and you haven't cleared me properly, then it's on you. And that was it. I just want to watch basically the first few laps from my sort of chase cam, because it was a bonkers start. Let's have a look. So we started P5, didn't we? I think we howled P5 first lap. Car behind, I think was Alex Foden. He was pretty racy. There's a couple of times I thought he was going to go for it. So the first lap, you were kind of all line astern, and like I said at the time, you want to take these, you do want to open these hairpins up, but you've got to be conscious that you can't overly open them up, and you'll open stick to the inside. So largely, we were all able to take a reasonably decent racing line. Can't remember if we lost the bumper on lap 1. I don't think it was quite as early as lap 1. I know someone locks up at turn 1 lap 2. I thought something may have happened here lap 1. Oh, he just goes really wide, that was it, and they're launched over. It's the white car, he's the one that eventually ends up getting the age, goes too deep. Oh, clipped Alex Foden on the way back. P4 at this point. And I think we end up getting a yellow car, whether it's this lap or the next lap at the end of the chicane. I remember the black car getting a bit locked to the sideways. And I had a good run on the yellow car going into sort of the final chicane bit. That, I believe, is also the same lap that the orange car lifts his bumper off. Yes, here we go. If I've got the inside, pull it back over to give him a bit of room. In fact, he almost gets clear of me. I do let him have it, but then he did have a shape of here. I get the run off this one, do I? Oh, he goes so wide, he loses a lot of momentum. Doesn't quite hit the barrier like the orange car. Oh, his bumper actually, does it reattach? Obviously he's got the damage here, his bumper does magic itself back on. Make sure there's no messages. Yeah, the other car then has a couple of little sniffs, but nothing too much. And for me, it's how do I get past this limping orange car. I know he's got damage. I also thought he was missing a bumper, but to be fair, it's the wheel damage that's causing the issue. So I want to get past him ASAP. I'm not sure if he's got a meatball or he's going to pit. So there's a couple of times where I think he's going to let me by and not fight it. So he's defending, he's not defending, he's just largely struggling to keep it in a straight line. And I'm conscious of his damage here, so I really wasn't too keen on going side by side too much. I took the off track there. Thankfully, it wasn't a slowdown, and actually, it was a good job I did because I was left a little more room than I thought actually. But if we bring it back to this point, we're kind of, it looks like the gap's going to keep closing and closing and closing. He does seem to have a second little turn away. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Just opens the steering back up. Yes, he's coming in, coming in, coming in. Then he takes a little jink to the left just to give me room. I'm well overcompensating by jumping all over that curve. Through we go. Got the move done on him. Still have to go defensive to the yellow car. These two, I was hoping these two would fight a little more and I could scamper up the road, but wasn't to be. Yellow car did a great job harassing me. Finally forced the error. At what point did he get past? Maybe not 16x. We'll just go maybe 4x. Nope. Let's go 4x. Just see the different lines we drive as I go defensive or sloppy, and he's having to just trying anything to get a run on me. It took him a lot longer to get past than I thought. He ran wide a couple of times off turn 1. He dangled a nose up the inside. He didn't commit to the outside there, which surprised me. And he often on the last hairpin, he went too wide. I mean, he did make it work in the end, but I think if we were to see it, he wasn't as wide as he did on previous laps. He's kind of teasing inside, then he goes outside, and look, he's too far back then. I think he eventually learns his lesson on that one, not to throw it as wide. Can't remember if I made an actual sort of significant error, or if it was just a little lock up, or we did just manoeuvre me out. No, I was just here. That was it. Yeah. So he's let's go on board with him. Let's see if he proves my point. Yeah, he's not throwing it half as wide. He's just managed to keep it tight. Get on the throttle earlier than me. Then he's got the momentum. Bit of slipstream. Get the nose up the inside. I can't cover it at that point. Half hang it around the outside, but at this point I'm thinking if you go, he can potentially stick with you and try and secure P3, but as it turned out, he then had a few sloppy laps himself. The lap times kind of show that. Ish. He did got past me and did a 3.9, and then he actually did a 3.6 and 3.7. Yeah, okay, so P4, let's see what it did. To the stats. Minor loss on the safety rating. Nothing really. Minor gain on the I rating. Back to the 4.1 after I just dipped below. Fastest lap, it was a 0.6 for me. Never seemed to really have a clear run. I was always involved in some sort of battle. Yeah, John was just in a league of his own. Started P3, quite quickly got the lead, and he was gone at that point. Real good pace from him. Good recovery from Pietro. Salvage just a 1 I rating hit. P12 up to P5. Only 2 incidents as well. I actually thought there'd be more incidents with off tracks and contacts. Gustavo. He obviously didn't have a meatball then if he was 22.5 seconds back. No. Matteo did. Oh, we did see Matteo. He whacked the barrier, but it actually didn't look as bad as car 4, Gustavo. That's surprising. There was a jump start from Clint, so that must have been towards the rear. Clint started P8. Well, obviously, he didn't take full advantage of it because he never jumped me. I was only rowing a bit ahead, and I didn't even see it, so it must have been really minor. Maybe he crept. Bad one for Lucas with that. Start line issues. 3.3 at the pace. He just lost the lap because I guess he had to tow and remap something. couldn't get it out of neutral for some reason. And what did we do in quali in the end? 3.9. We think we could have done a 3.6. We did do a 3.5, but that was on lap 4, so not truly representative. 4.2s, 4.0 in the second split. What was their pole time? 4.1. That's, you know, that's not a bad pole time for Antonio. That would have been ballpark of 8th place in top split. Yeah, right. That was tough. It was a lot of action going on there. Not really sure what the true pace was, but plenty of action. Not sure if I will do another one of these this week. I wouldn't mind it, but as you've probably seen, focus is more on the TCRs at the minute. I think it's pretty much TCRs and Clios as my options for this week. I haven't got Mugello, which is what the F1's doing. I haven't got the IndyCar circuit of Long Beach, although I may purchase it for the the long distance series, the official IndyCar racing series, whatever it's called. NASCARs are at Talladega, but I've not been in the NASCAR for probably 6 months or so now. I don't really want to just jump into Talladega, which is just carnage, being a super speedway. So yeah, maybe there is going to be more Winton. It was a fun little circuit actually, quite technical. Not a moment's peace, especially when you're driving in your mirrors. But yeah, decent old race. Hope you enjoy it, and until next time, bye bye.